If you think making a living as an author means publishing a book and watching the royalties roll in, I've got good news and a reality check for you. In today's episode, I'm going to break down the many ways authors build sustainable writing careers by diversifying their income, and I'll share some simple ways you can do the same. This is Your Path to Publish. I'm your host, Zach Christensen. For the past decade, our team has guided authors just like you to find the best path to publish your book, get people excited to buy it even before it launches, and to turn it into the ultimate business card to build your business and your legacy. If you are ready to get your book out of your head and into people's hands, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Let's start with the honest truth. Most authors don't get rich from book royalties alone, especially those in the nonfiction world. Now, there are some exceptions, but it's usually because they have items outside of the book that help drive sales of the book and get it to a word of mouth status that keeps it going and going. And then the book does make them rich or gets them enough money to have a great return on investment for the time and effort and money that they've previously spent. And remember, even if you land a traditional book deal, you're typically looking at 10 to 15% royalties. If self-publishing, yes, you can keep up to maybe 70 to 85%, but you're also responsible for everything: editing, design, marketing, and distribution. Either way, book income alone can be feast or famine. So that's probably why most every successful author you admire has multiple streams of income built around their book, or in reality, maybe even instead of it. Writing is really the anchor and the foundation of what they're doing, but the business is bigger than that. Now, at this point, you might feel a little bit overwhelmed. You might be saying, Zach, I have a book to write. I can't focusing on diversifying my income streams. And furthermore, I don't know what's going to work for me. Those are all valid questions and the right questions to be asking yourself at this time. Even a little bit of thought into this can make a big difference in helping you direct where you want to go as you start to finish your book and think what you can produce outside, or as I like to say, beyond the book. What's going to contribute to everything outside of that to help you go where you want to be as an author. So how do authors make it work? Well, here are 5 different income streams you can build around specifically your writing. So freelance or content writing is the first one. This is where many writers may even begin before they work on their own things. You begin by earning steady income by writing blog posts, website copy, or even ghostwriting for other authors or companies. Now, rates for this can range anywhere from $30 to $100 an hour plus, depending on your niche and your experience. To get started, you can get on platforms such as Upwork, Fiverr, or other places that help you build momentum. And as you build out your own network, such as on LinkedIn, you'll be able to set your own pricing, not have to set your own timing, and be able to probably work more with those that you'd want to work with. But remember, you got to start somewhere. Second is speaking engagements. If your book solves a problem, teaches something, or tells a compelling story, there's most likely someone that's going to want to hear it live. Authors often get paid to speak at conferences, corporate trainings, schools, and workshops, and these gigs often lead to bulk book sales that's either in lieu of a fee or can be bundled in with your fee. And even if the place wants you to come and speak for free, that can be a great opportunity because every time you speak, you're more likely to get another speaking event. And as you build up your reps, you get better and better. The word of mouth spreads about you, and then you can start charging. So start small if you're wanting to get into this. Go to local events, community centers, chambers of commerce, be a guest on a webinar, and start to build out from there. Another great one is courses and coaching. If you've written a how-to or self-help book, there's a good chance your readers want more. Lots of people read. Lots of people like to watch videos. If you can transfer from what's in your book over to a self-paced course, or figure out how to bridge it into group programs or one-on-one coaching, that will help even cement further your content and help people to recommend your book. And the best part is you're getting paid for it. Now, prices for this vary widely, and it depends on the value that you bring and the structure. One-on-one coaching can be better per hour, but if you package it with other options such as group coaching, you're more likely to get more money. Editing and consulting. Authors can make great editors and consultants, especially if you've been through the publishing process several times, such as myself. You can offer services like developmental editing, book proposal reviews, or platform building advice. It's a natural extension of your experience, and this also helps to build credibility while supporting your own writing career. Next is creating a paid community. This is what I'm building up in 2025 with the Author Edge community. And if your audience loves ideas, why not build a community around it? You can build it as small as just having a paid newsletter. Think about Substack. You can have private membership groups or even do a themed book club around it. And even if you just get 100 members and they're paying an average of $10 a month, that's $1,000 a month in recurring revenue. What a great option to look at. So now you might be asking yourself, how do I know which path is right for me? Because it can feel extremely overwhelming and not knowing where to start. Or with like others I've worked with, you have so many options, so many opportunities that you spread yourself too thin. So ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing besides writing? What kind of interaction do I want with my audience? Do I want one-on-one, group, or just to push out content? How much time do I have to dedicate right now to building this out? The best advice I can give you on this is start with just one. Don't try to build 5 new businesses. And yes, building a book is a business, building a podcast, building other streams of income is like building out a new business. So choose the path that feels doable and energizing for you, because many of these take long-term effort. And you can always add more on later. And one thing that can clue you even in further is to pay attention to what your readers are asking after they read your book or engage with your content. If people say, do you do coaching? Or can I hire you to speak? Listen, that helps you know what people are demanding. So for this week, here's your action step. Pick one income stream that fits your goals, your skills, and your audience, and take one small action towards making that real. Maybe you update your LinkedIn profile. Maybe you outline a workshop based on your book, or maybe you pitch a freelance writing gig. Whatever it is, start small, stay consistent, and keep on building it out. Because remember, you're not just a writer, you're building a career, and diversified income is how you make it sustainable. So thanks for joining me today on Your Path to Publish. And as always, keep writing, keep connecting, and keep going until you achieve your author dreams.